Hey, 토실토실님. 토실토실님. That's cute. Hey, halfmoon님. What's up? Hey, 롤티님. Yeah, how's it going? How's your weekend? Which chatbot do you guys usually use? Which chatbot do you guys use the most? You're climbing steps in your apartment building, or are you using some sort of exercise equipment? Dana next door, what's up? Lemon Tree Neem, how you doing? You're chilling? That sounds good. You're using ChatGPT, okay. Have you used other chatbots as well? Or you just sort of started with ChatGPT and you don't really see a reason to move over to a different one and you just kind of stuck with ChatGPT maybe? You use Gemini, okay. I'm kind of curious what your AI chatbot journey has been like, you know? I guess most people tend to just stick with what they began with because most chatbots are pretty capable, you know? So there really is no good reason to move over to a different chatbot unless you're kind of into that like comparison and, you know, trying to weigh the pros and cons and all between these different AI chatbots and try to find the best one for you. In your apartment building. Cool, okay. There are windows in the stairway, right? You're using ChatGPT? Okay. You're going to New York tomorrow. Awesome. That is awesome. For good? You're never coming back? So tell us about it. Is it just going to be a trip or something? Is this a short trip, or are you going there on vacation, on business? Maybe you're going there to study. You tried ChatGPT, Grok, and Gemini. I found Grok too. Okay, too blunt, by the way. What do you mean? Oh, you found Grok too blunt. Okay, I only use them with super simple document tasks. I don't make slides or spreadsheets, for example. Okay. Yeah, me neither. I don't think I've ever had. Although I tried using, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but I think it's called maybe Claude CLI or Gemini CLI or something. It's the one that you actually install within your computer. And so when you do that, it resides in your CMD, in your terminal. I don't know if you guys have used that, but what you can do is, so you launch either Gemini or Claude from a certain directory in your computer. And when you do that, you can tell it to create files and stuff. Did you know that? You can even put image files in that same directory and have Claude or Gemini you can just tell them, hey, look at the image that I just added into the folder and tell me about it, or tell me what you see and stuff like that. And you can actually have it create text files too. So that was pretty cool. I don't like changing apps, so I just keep using it. Okay. I've tried others, but I like GPT the most in terms of the way it gives. Okay, it is more well abstracted. Oh, okay. So you mean it organizes the responses a little better? Isn't it Clawbot? I don't know what Clawbot is. Galaxy phone is easy to access Gemini, so my family use it a lot. Galaxy phone? Okay. Well, it's not just Galaxy. I think it's pretty much all Android phones because they use... the Android software is from Google, or at least as far as I understand. So It's not just Galaxies, it's whatever Android phone you use. You have easier access to Gemini. I'm not really very current with these slangs. But what's up, Kaidoni? What's up? Exist like from a form of a software? See, I'm not that tech savvy on that level, so I don't know exactly what's going on, but there is a way to install Gemini using your terminal. I think it's CMD on Windows. On Mac OS, it's terminal. You can install a AI chatbot through that. It's another version of chatbot, but this chatbot resides not online, so it's not actually online. So whatever you do with that certain chatbot, it doesn't, at least as far as we're told, it's not connected online, right? Although wait, I think it is actually. But anyway, it resides not connected to the cloud, solely connected to the cloud, but it actually lives in your computer, and you can ask it to do things within your computer, like read your files and all that stuff. You're listening to this while driving after work. Driving, you mean you're driving back home from work? Is that what you're doing? Okay, well, drive safely. People get a little crazy on weekends. I notice this almost every weekend, because, I always take my dogs out on a daily basis. I always drive my dogs out to a park when we go out to walk, and so I know exactly what the road conditions are like, what the drivers are generally like out there. And when I compare that to the drivers out there on weekends, it's just absolutely insane on weekends. People are they're in such a hurry to get to places, iPhone are more convenient and simpler to use than Galaxy. I think it really depends on what you're used to. But having used both, I've spent a good amount of time using iPhones because I've used many. I'm also using an iPhone right now. At the moment, I have two phones with two numbers, and I also have a number on my watch for some reason. Anyway, so I do have a Galaxy, and I also use an iPhone, and I don't know, maybe I'm just not used to Galaxies as much as I am with iPhones, but I just feel so much more comfortable with iPhones. The iPhone that I have over here, now this is an iPhone that I found while I was digging up, while I was looking through some old drawers, and I actually found an old iPhone 11. I don't even know how old this is. Do you guys know? Any idea when the iPhone 11 came out? So this is an iPhone 11. The screen is actually kind of messed up. It's all scratched up, and but I can still use it. It's still working. The battery is only, I think the battery health is certainly not as good as it is when it was new. But even now, it's working absolutely fine, and I actually like the feel, like how it feels when I'm using it, like the screen switching, the scrolling and everything. The inertia scroll on all smartphones. It's just so much more natural and feels just much more intuitive on iPhones than it is on Samsung or any other Android phones that I've used. I've also used. I also have this Chinese Android phone. I think it's from Xiaomi, if I remember correctly. Yes, it's a Xiaomi phone, and it's not bad, but it's just not as natural feeling as an iPhone, especially when it comes to how the screen feels. And, that plays a huge part in your overall smartphone experience, right? How the screen feels, how it feels when you're scrolling through pages and stuff. I think that's really, that's one of the most essential things, right? And so far, I have to say that iPhones just feel the best. Yeah. My parents always said to me, ask neighbor when I ask something. And now, change ask. Okay, so it used to be that they would ask you to, always said to me, ask neighbor. Okay, So they used to tell you to ask Naver, but now they tell you to ask Gemini. Okay. I have iPhone 11 too. I'm not using it though, but I use it when I play games. Yeah. Regularly? Yeah, that's actually you spelled it wrong. There's one more L at the end. But yeah, that's a really hard word to pronounce. Okay, can someone go on Discord right now, because I have a stream channel open for today, for tonight. It's LA_0419. Can anybody upload themselves saying regularly, please? I just want to see if everyone can do it. I used iPhone 8 Plus until this. Wow, that's amazing. How did you? Okay, wow, you really used that thing, didn't you? Man, I would say you got as much as you can get out of that thing. Change to Galaxy phone now because I want to use Samsung Pay. I see. Okay. I stay on iOS just because of its seamless compatibility. I see. I think it's called continuity, right? The connection that you have between devices, Apple devices. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons people tend to stay within the they call it the ecosystem, right? The Apple ecosystem. And a lot of people tend to stay within the Apple ecosystem precisely because of that, because of all the devices and the continuity that you have with whatever you're doing. Good evening, Mongjini. How's my weekend? My weekend was okay. Yeah, I spent pretty much the whole day. I think I made 1.5 videos. I made one video. I uploaded it earlier today. I was in the process of putting together another one, but I had to go out and do something, and so I just kind of had to put that on hold. My wife and I gave Amber a bath. My wife gave Amber a bath. I did the drying this time. Usually my wife does the drying also, but I insisted that I would help. And so I dried her up, but it was easy because we had a beautiful day today, didn't we? Very warm, very dry out there, and so I dried her up out in our backyard, and it was super easy. And I did a little bit of cleaning around the house, and my wife just did a lot of house chores today. I'm not sure if I would call them chores because she just did a lot of rearranging in the living room to make things look a little nicer overall, and I think she did a really good job. So, yeah, a lot of things went on in this house today. Universal control, yeah. Tell me how that works. Fortunately, I'm not a member. I wish I could do that without signing. Do that without signing up. You gotta sign up. You gotta be a member. Come on. When I was in college, I dropped my phone while running, but it didn't break. Since then, I've only been using Galaxy phone. Oh, okay. I see. So, yeah, we all have these little experiences with certain brands that give us a certain amount of loyalty towards certain brands, right? Okay, so let's see. It looks like... Wait, can we get Jesse Park's voice here? Okay, just a minute. Let's get Jesse Park online.
Regularly.
Okay, now put that in a sentence. Jesse Park, put that in a sentence, man. Put it in a sentence. That's when things get really tricky, when you're trying to put it in a sentence. I'm okay today. How are you doing, Liam? Hey, it's been a while, man. Any back pain after that? I think I always have a little bit of back pain because I've been carrying around Amber quite a lot lately, and she's heavy, and I'm not a huge guy. I'm not very fit. I'm not very physical at all. I don't work out or anything, so I'm pretty fragile for a guy, and so carrying around a 23 kilogram animal is not that easy. And I have to pick her up whenever I'm loading her on or off my car, and whenever I'm bringing her upstairs for any reason, and whenever I'm taking her down, especially ever since her diagnosis with arthritis, I've had to be more careful and make sure that I always carry her whenever she has to maneuver any sort of difficult, any difficult terrain, or whenever we're going up and down anywhere. You got my book recently. Repeat this book. Okay, that's great. Excellent. Thanks for buying my book. And remember, if you have any questions, I'm actually planning on doing these long streams every Sunday. It's something that I'm thinking about doing. And you know why? Because I've been noticing lately that a lot of people have been posting a lot of example sentences on Discord. Especially in the, where is it? In the, where is it? I don't see it. In the Exercise This channel. I've noticed that a lot of people have been posting a lot of their example sentences, and today what I'm planning on doing is just going over these and not necessarily focusing on anything specific, but just whatever catches my eye, we'll go over it. And so we'll just collect as many good expressions as we can. Whether or not it's part of my exercise routine that I shared in a video or not, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to go over everything and anything, because it's kind of a waste to just kind of ignore all these. And some of you guys have been sharing your voice recordings, and I'd love to hear those as well. And so just to give myself a reason to actually go through these, I thought I might try. Now, it's not going to be easy because, I have a family that I'm responsible for, and I got to spend time with them also. But I'm going to do my best to spend at least a couple hours every Sunday. I don't know if it's going to be every Sunday, but I'm going to do my best to do that. That's exactly why I don't use Galaxy, because they're too sturdy. What? That doesn't make sense. Teacher, I find it very useful to use I should've. Picked up on it earlier. Thanks for making the video. Oh, the should've? Did I make a video on should've? I don't remember. Good evening, Yangnim. What's up? What's up? How's it going? How you doing? Hey, MJ, what's up? It's been a long time, yeah? Where have you been? Welcome back. It's nice to see you again. You're good? All right. So what you do this weekend? What you do over the weekend? What time is it? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Okay. It is 8 o'clock, and I suppose there's really no reason to not start right away. Okay, so let's take a look. You just had dinner and playing a futsal game. Okay, I don't know what a futsal game is. I wonder what a futsal game is. Futsal? What's futsal? Smaller version of football? Oh, okay. You mean like soccer or American football? Okay, so just very slowly. Very, very slowly. Let's see. Okay, you see this sentence here? Can somebody fix this, please? Can someone fix this? This sounds odd. That photo is I took yesterday by myself. I think Hadanim is referring to this photo here. And, wait, where's the sentence? Oh, so that photo is I took... Are we already stuck? I took that photo. Okay, that's good. That photo is what I took. No, that sounds awkward. That's the photo I took yesterday by myself on my own. Okay. But, okay, so I want you guys to think about this. When we say this, right, what Chungkris님 is saying, that's the photo I took yesterday by myself on my own, it does not imply that it is a photo of you. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll say that again. When you say it like this, what Chungkris님 is saying, that's the photo I took yesterday by myself on my own, it doesn't necessarily imply that it is a photo of you. You know what I mean? But I think what 하다님 was trying to say was that it is a photo of himself that he took. Dorti님, again, the photo I took by myself, it doesn't mean that it's a photo of you. Wow, so many people are struggling with this. Okay. Let me just give everyone a little more time to kind of no using AI. Don't you dare use AI chatbots and make it look like it's your own answer, okay? Yeah, this is Discord. I'm just looking through the exercise this channel. It's the picture of me that I took by myself? I took a selfie yesterday. Well, okay, so if you were to use the word selfie, I guess you could say it's a selfie I took yesterday. Okay, so are you ready for the answer? I'll give you the answer right now. It's actually simpler than you think, but the structuring... Oh, Sonanim. Okay, so the question is this. I want you to look at this sentence here. This is 하다님. So 하다님, earlier, he shared a photo of himself. Okay? I know. Wait, sorry, guys. I know you can't see the photo very well. But it's a photo of him doing something. And he shared this photo. And later on, he said... Oh, wait. Or rather, I asked something. I asked, whoa, are you jumping or hanging on to something, right? That's a question I asked. And then he answered, that photo is I took yesterday by myself. Okay? And what 하다님 was trying to say, I think it's this. I think it's... I don't want to accidentally give you the answer. So what 하다님 was trying to say, I think, was that he took the picture himself, and also that picture is a picture of himself. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So he took the picture. He didn't have anybody else take the picture for him, and also the picture is of himself. Okay? Okay, so how do you say that? So that was the question, Sona. That was the question. So how do you say that? So if you say I took it myself, it could imply that it's a picture of someone else. It's not necessarily a picture of himself. Again, if you say I took this picture myself, it could be a picture of a dog. You can be referring to a picture of a dog and say, I took this picture myself. Okay, so JC님, ask yourself, why do you need two myselfs? Why do you need two myselfs in that sentence? Sure, yeah, you can definitely do this. You can say it's a picture of me and I took it myself. Sure, you can do that. Okay, so let me show you how I would say this. I'll show you how I would say that. I would say something like this. It's that because 하다님 said that, right? I'm gonna say that is a photo I took of myself. That's it. That's all you need. Wait, hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Just gonna move over this, like over here. Okay. So that is a photo I took of myself. That is a photo. Of course, I wouldn't say that. I would just say it's a photo I took of myself. It's a photo I took of myself. Actually, he said yesterday, so let's add yesterday here. It's a photo that I took of myself yesterday. 내가 찍은 내 사진. Yeah, exactly. That's what it means. That is a photo of myself that I took. Yeah, you could do that. If you were gonna structure it like that, it would be better to add yesterday. Because if you don't add yesterday, there's really no reason to structure it like that. It's a photo I took of myself yesterday. And now this is something that we need to say specifically for this kind of picture, because just from the picture, we don't exactly know who it is, right? Of course, if you were a family member or something, you probably would know just by looking at the back of their head, but like most people would not know who this is. You know what I mean? Were you going for the Air Jordan logo, Hadanim? I wonder if Hadanim is actually watching right now. That's the picture they took of our dogs. 이런 문장이 있었어요. 1번 여행 간 비디오예요. Okay. Some video that you saw? Or was it my video? They keep sending dozens of pictures they took of our dogs. They keep sending dozens. Oh, right. Yeah, I think I remember saying that because I was talking. Yeah, so I was talking about the place where we had our dogs stay during our trip, right? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Think I know why you call it the best shot. I really like your fists. Maybe that's one of reasons. I have bad headaches, so it's hard to do anything. Okay. Gonna go to bed earlier tonight. Sorry to hear that. Something to do with a sleep problem. Oh, he said this again. That photo is I took by myself yesterday. Okay, so not this. You gotta say, it's a photo that I took of myself yesterday. I prepared the ingredients. I've had trouble digesting because of a headache. A headache. Do you guys know what the difference is between a headache and a migraine? Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right. Just give me 1 second. Just give me a second, guys. Right. Let's see. Can I? All right. All right. I think that's better. I think you look a little bit angry today. Me? Really? Okay. I don't feel angry. Maybe I'm always a little angry. I don't know. I don't feel angry though. Shoot. You know what I think it is? I think it could be because of the headphones. It's getting really warm in here. No. This, right? Okay, let me try to make it bigger. Okay. No, that's not gonna help. I don't really know how to do this. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna do it like this. That looks awesome. I don't have many photos of myself. That's good. The photos I took yesterday have been used. Have been used, no. This really doesn't have to be in the passive voice. You should just say, I used the photos I took yesterday, and set it as my Kakao Talk profile picture since yesterday's out. Okay. Glad the photos I took are useful. Best shot is this one. Okay. All right, let's take a look at this one. It's the 19th of April, although it's not absolutely necessary. It's about 4:45. I just got home and I'm exhausted because I kept waking up almost every hour last night. Oh, okay. So you kept waking up like once every hour. So my headache came back. I'm getting ready to take in the laundry and put them away. I might just change into comfortable clothes first. After lying down for a bit, I'm gonna make samgyetang for dinner. Oh, you're gonna make samgyetang? Okay, cool. It was a healing time. Ooh, that sounds very, very Korean. It's not wrong. It's understandable, but So I'm sure a lot of you guys know that this is Konglish, right? Healing time. Is there a better way to phrase this instead of saying healing time? Okay, so if you really had to say that it had something of a healing effect, then yes, therapeutic is probably a very, very straightforward way to say that, but it's still a little bit, yeah, I mean, yes, they use therapeutic, right? But then I don't think they use it as often as we use like healing, like 힐링되는. So I think in a lot of cases, relaxing is one of the best ways to say that, right? Say, it was just so relaxing. Now you could say therapeutic, but they don't use therapeutic as often as we use 힐링되는, okay? Just relaxing and refreshing, yeah. Relaxing, refreshing, these are just more commonly used. Okay. Yeah, it was so relaxing. It was, yeah. That's perfectly fine. I think it sounds natural for this. Thanks to give a hand for me. Thanks to get, no, this is wrong. Does anybody know how to say this correctly? So instead of thanks to give a hand for me, what's the correct way to say this? What's the correct way to say this? So I guess what she's trying to say is basically 도와줘서 고마워, right? That's what she's trying to say. Thanks for giving me a hand is, I don't think it's very appropriate in this sort of scenario. I think it's just better to say thanks for helping. Thanks for helping, or thanks for your help. Okay? So these are just much more natural. Okay? So not this. Not thanks to give a hand for... No. This is just all wrong. It's all wrong. Okay. Let's see. I'm not sure what you were going to say, but if you were at home, I would say I was about to leave home to spend time at Pundang Park, in Pundang Park, but my mom kept asking me for something, or I was going to spend time in Pundang Park. Okay, I could be wrong. Okay. Oh, so MRP was just helping 우리 다루님 with some phrasing and stuff. It's okay to go over whatever your opinions. Yeah, I'm asking you guys to correct my sentence, and I'm going to post other sentence that I did right wrong, so please let me help to correct my sentence in the comments below. Let me help to correct. Maybe she's saying help, please help me correct my incorrect English. This is probably what you should say. Please help me correct my incorrect English, or just correct my English. You mean you're asking if there's something? Okay. 황매 Mountain is in 합천군, right? I don't know. I guess I got there when I was a kid. I guess I got there when I was a kid. That sounds off, right? That sounds kind of awkward. What's the better way to say this? So MRP Neem is asking if 황매, so she's asking about 황매 Mountain and where it is. And she said, I guess I got there when I was a kid. Okay, right, so the correct way to say this is, I guess I was there when I was a kid. I guess I was there once when I was a kid. Because when you look at how she's telling her story, it really does sound like she was she's talking about the one time that she was there. Do you guys feel that too? I kind of feel that from the context. It kind of feels like she's saying that she's been there only once, and the one time that she was there was when she was a kid. It's really, I mean, there's no way of knowing for sure, of course. You know what I mean? Do you guys feel that too? I mean, from the context, from the way she's telling her story, it sounds like she's saying that she's been there only once. And if that is the case, if she's only been there once, then this is the way that you should say it. I guess I was there once when I was a kid. That just sounds so much more natural. Oh, what is that? What is that? Look at that picture. Look at that picture. I can already tell this guy's my favorite right here. That guy's my favorite right here. You see that guy? He's my favorite. It's a nice picture. It's a cute little picture. Look at him. What a long day. Finally done with the day. I went to Hwangmae Mountain, which is why MRP Neem was asking about Hwangmae Mountain, with my choir members. Okay, it was a spring picnic. We can drive near the top. Oh, so you didn't have to actually hike to the top of the mountain. You could just drive there. And we did some light hiking. It was very nice and cool. It's my first hike since surgery. Ah, okay. We got to do, so guess, hey, let's guess which one is 하다님. Which one is 하다님? Which one is she? He. Which one is he? That's him. That's him, right? Oh, Hada is she? It's this guy. No, Hadanim is a guy. Yeah, it's this guy, right? No, it's a he. Didn't you see the picture? Hadanim is a girl? But girls can't jump this high. Girls can't jump like this. I've never seen a girl jump this high. No way. And look at the size of her, I mean, his fist. That's a guy's fist. Come on. That's a guy's fist. There she is. I mean, there he is. There's Hadanim. Hadanim says, "It's a photo I took of myself yesterday." Of myself. I took of myself, 하다님. And look at the clothes. It's exactly the same as the one we saw of 하다님 jumping. It's exactly the same clothes. See? You see that? And let's go back to this photo. See? 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 하다님. Right there. Oh. Oh. I thought this lady was giving the middle finger. Okay. All right. Wait. No. Okay, I think that looks better. I was about spending time. I was about to. Can you guys give me some examples with just a few examples with I was about to? I was about to what? Show me, just give me a few examples and tell me also what it means. I was about to head out? What does it mean? What does it mean? I was about to head out. I was about to leave. Okay, same thing. 나가려던 참이었어. Right? Yeah. 지금 막 나가려던 참이었어. That's what it means, right? And so I want you to look at this here. If you said I was about to spend time this doesn't work, right? It makes no sense at all, right? So you always have to think about what you want to say. What is it that you want to say? Okay? You always have to think about that. Oh. Oh, you can't hear it. Oh, sorry about that. Just give me 1 second, guys. Okay. Let's try that again. Oops.
The U.S. and Israel attacks on Iran is stifling oil supply from the Middle East. Many countries say they recognize the benefits of transitioning faster to renewable energy. Some, including the U.S., remain bullish on fossil fuels. The economic impacts of the war are starting to bite. but the impact will be felt unevenly. The economic impacts of the war are starting to bite, but the impact will be felt unevenly. Low-income, import-dependent countries will bear much of the pain. World Bank and IMF are urging countries to prioritize domestic resources rather than pay for rising dollar-dominated barrels of oil. We are likely to see a big push in renewable energy. Pakistan and Thailand are less impacted despite being import dependent because they have already been shifting to renewables.
Okay, so I think the biggest problem with that audio, with the way Nico Neem is reading, is energy. Right now, it just sounds like energy. He's only saying energy. But this is a 3-syllable word. You have to say energy. Energy. It can't be energy. It has to be energy. Okay? Do any of you guys have trouble with this other than Nico Neem? So this has to be clearly 3 syllables with the stress on the first syllable, okay? So energy. I don't really remember why, but I couldn't really hear this very clearly. Unevenly. Okay, so do you guys see this word and also this word and this and this word? The reason I made these yellow is because the reason I couldn't understand this very clearly, I had to really try. And honestly, if I were not aware of what he was already saying, because he's obviously he's reading the lines that was from the video. But the problem with these words, now these were very difficult to understand. I couldn't understand this. I had to think about the lines that I made in the video, right? The reason is because the T, you made it sound like a T. That's the problem. The T here should not sound like T. It should not sound like T. It should be 쌍티귿. All the T's should be 쌍티귿 here too. All the T's except this last one. Except this last one. Okay, so let me actually use some color here. So this T and this T and this T and this T and this P. Okay? So the T here, T here, T here, the P here, they all have to be the double consonants. Do you understand what I'm saying? The double consonants. What is it? Is it tensori in Korean? So not stifling, stifling. Stifling, not stifling, stifling. Okay? And this is not it's not faster, no, faster. Faster. Not start, start. Starting to. Not starting to, starting to. And same here, not despite, no, despite. And the stronger the double consonant, the better. The stronger, the better. It's not about emphasizing. It's about how you read. It's about how you read the letters here. Okay, and it's because of the S. It's because of the S. And this is a bigger problem than you guys. It's a bigger problem than most it's a bigger problem than most people realize. It's a much bigger problem than most people realize. This is one of the reasons that it's really hard to understand what Koreans are saying sometimes, and it's because of these. Okay, I'm not exaggerating. This is actually a problem. This actually makes it very difficult sometimes to understand what Korean people are saying. Okay? Yes, exactly. It's not understand. No, it's I never say that. Native speakers almost never say that. It's understand. Understand. Okay? And again, I stress, the stronger you pronounce this, the better. Stifling, okay? Stifling. Faster. Start to, starting to, despite. Despite. Okay. And remember, this is energy. Energy. Not energy. Energy. Okay? 짬뽕을 잠봉이라고 하는 느낌이냐고요? A little bit. Not exactly the same, but a little bit. Okay? All right. I usually have sogumpang or croissant. When I had them with a cup of coffee, it's like heaven. When I have them, you mean. When I have them with coffee, a cup of coffee, it's like heaven. Okay. It's the 17th, Friday. I'm day off today. Okay, this is wrong. How do you say this correctly? I'm off today. Right. So, yeah, you could say I'm off today or it's my day off today, right? I'm off today. It's my day off today. It should be one or the other. I'm off today or it's my day off today. And I'm so excited. I'm heading to a bakery soon. Maybe there's a new bread today, okay? Should I get that? Or maybe the nut wheat bread? I should only pick one. I can't decide. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm getting ready to go out. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Fire. Gshoinim. Well, that's cool. I like saying their name. Gshoy. Gshoy. It's April 16th. It's April 16th, Thursday. It was quite an enjoyable day today. Oh, this is a really good sentence. Okay, it was quite an enjoyable day today. It was quite an enjoyable day today. I was invited to a customer appreciation event. What's a customer appreciation event? Okay. By my favorite clothing shop. The event involved choosing a design to paint on pottery and then having it fired in a kiln. Having it fired? Having it like cooked? It was a fun time for a while, okay. I felt like I had gone back to my childhood. Okay, it's good. Good. Let's see. Let's listen to Kaironim.
It's Thursday, April 16th, and 9 p.m. I just arrived at a pension after having dinner. The days have become much longer. Summer must be around the corner. Time flies as I get older, something like that. I took a nap in my car trunk today. With the door wide open, I felt the breeze and heard the birds singing. I don't believe it, but sometimes I think I may have been homeless in my previous life. I'm serious. But tomorrow is time to get back to my diary routine. Cherry blossoms. I'll see you again next year.
Wow, okay. This is a cute little story. Okay. Corner. I think she said... it's so hard to say... Coner? I think she said Coner. So I think she left out the first R. I don't know if it was just a mistake or if that's so corner, not corner, corner. Flies. How did she say flies? I think she said plies, but let's try to make the F sound, right? Okay. Birds. This is really hard. It's a really hard word to say, I think. I didn't realize this until I was listening to Kaidonim say this, but this is actually a really hard word to say. Because it can't be birs, right? It's different from birs. Not birs. Not like this. But it has to be birds. So you have to have that, the sound has to disconnect for a short moment. The sound has to actually, there has to be a moment where it stops and then goes to the S. So birds, birds. That's hard. It's hard. But if you say birds, and then she said birds singing, yeah, it sounds a little, yeah, it's hard. I know it's hard, but just focus on that every time you practice. Just try to just go a little slower. It's okay. Go a little slower and just try to, because I think one of the only ways that you can actually start to practice difficult pronunciation is just to go slow. Just to go slow and make sure you hit the right sound, instead of just going, falling back to your regular routine. So not corner, flies, and birds. It's time to get back to my day. So what's wrong with this sentence? What's wrong with this sentence? It's time to get back to my daily routine. What's wrong with this sentence? I mean, it's not it's understandable. You could say this, and native speakers will never call you out for any reason. It sounds more or less, fine. But there's one word that should be used differently. It's actually better to say go, not get. It's time to go back, not get back. Because get back is usually you're talking about a physical location. When you say get back to somewhere, you're getting back to your, getting back home, right? Get back to my office. And, no, wait a minute. Get back to work is fine. So maybe it is okay. I'm actually not sure about this. Maybe get back to is fine, because get back to work is fine, right? Get back to work. So get back to my daily routine. I don't know why that sounds a little odd to me. Yeah, so get back to work is definitely fine. I don't know why get back to my daily routine sounds off. That's weird. Maybe I should ask. Who should I ask? Gemini? Should I ask Gemini? Yo, Gemini. Am I going crazy? Or does get back to one's daily routine sound off for some reason? I feel like I should say go back to one's daily routine. But then get back to work is perfectly fine. Okay, so Gemini says you definitely aren't going crazy. This is one of those subtle vibe shifts in English where both are technically correct, but they carry slightly different weight depending on the context. The reason get back to work feels so natural compared to get back to one's daily routine usually comes down to momentum versus structure. Oh my god. All right, so just give me, what's the conclusion here? Oh my, Gemini is giving me a chart. I just want to know. I just want to know one thing. Is it, does it sound natural? Natural to say, get back to one's daily routine. Whoops, how do you spell daily? Oh, Gemini's thinking. Gemini's thinking. What? It says something went wrong. What? What's the problem? Okay. All right. So I'm going to read. Okay. So it says, to give it to you straight, it's not wrong, but it's slightly unnatural. If you say it, everyone will understand you, but native speakers rarely use that exact combination. Here is why it feels off and what actually sounds natural. Here, let me show you, guys. Sorry. All right, so this is, you probably can't see that right now. Wait, hold on a second. Give me 1 second here. Damn it. Okay, here we go. So this is, can you guys read that? Can you see this? It's, what is this? Okay, here we go. You see this? I just want to know one thing. Does it sound natural to say get back to one's daily routine? And Gemini says, to give it to you straight, it's not wrong, but it's slightly unnatural. If you say it, everyone will understand you, but native speakers rarely use that exact combination. And you know what? I don't think Gemini is actually explaining why it sounds off. It's just telling us that this is weird. So get back into my daily routine sounds good. Yes, that's right. It's hard to get back into the swing. Yes. So get back into sounds better. I agree. Okay. I agree. It's time to get back into my daily routine. Or I recommend it's time to go back to my daily routine. Again, I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, it just sounded weird. 그 월요일이 좋다고 했던 여자 하면서 나왔던 Get Back into the Swing of Things. 요거 기억합니다. Oh, really? Okay. It's not the April. It's April 16th, Thursday. It's about 20 to 8 in the morning. Okay. I'm at home. I just knew it's my boy's birthday tomorrow. I just knew. Okay, so I just knew sounds off. How do we fix this? How do we fix this, guys? I just knew. Okay, so I just realized is good, yeah. Anything else? Any other options? Or no, not noticed. No. Yes, we can say I just remembered. So I just remembered it's my boy's birthday tomorrow, or I just realized. Not found out, because if you say found out or I just noticed, that means that you didn't know before. So it's better to say, I think it's just better to use either realize or I just remembered. It's my boy's birthday. Boys. I'm getting ready to get whatever he wants. I'm getting ready to get whatever he wants. Okay, that sounds a little off, doesn't it? I'm getting ready to get whatever he wants. 그가 원하는 거면 뭐든지 사줄 준비 중이다. It sounds weird, right? Doesn't it sound weird? So if it were me, I would not use this, and I would say, I'm going to get him whatever he wants. I'm going to get him whatever he wants. I'm just going to say, I'm going to get him whatever he wants. Yeah, I'm going to get him whatever he wants. And plan to surprise it for him. Plan to surprise him. And I'm going to surprise him. But then, if you want to know what he wants, don't you have to ask him first? And then, don't you think he might kind of expect it? Or, I don't know, maybe 우리 다루님 is like a master of conversation and she can just kind of naturally get the information out of the boy without even having the boy realize it. 아이가 원하는 거 준비하고 있다. Okay. So this is not okay. So all this is wrong. All this is wrong. So you already knew what he wanted, yes? You already knew what he wanted. Okay, so it should be this. Getting ready to get him a gift. That's it. Yeah. No. Not what he wants. No. Just get him a gift. Because the problem is this. When you say what he wants or whatever he wants, it implies you don't know what he wants. But you know. So you're just getting ready to get him a gift. And even better than this is just, I'm gonna go and get him a gift. This is even better. I recommend this. Not even getting ready, just I'm gonna go get him a gift. Or I'm gonna go pick up a gift for him and surprise him. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see that. So I recommend these over this. So instead of this, instead of any of this, just I'm gonna go get him a gift, or I'm gonna pick up a gift for him and surprise him. But I think what he wants is fine, though. That's just saying the thing that he wants. Yeah, but then why make it vague? Why say what he wants when you already know what it is? So I think in most cases, if you already know what someone wants, you wouldn't really necessarily say, I'm going to get him what he wants. But think about it. If you say, I'm going to get him what he wants, okay? 난 걔가 원하는 거 사주려고. Doesn't it imply that you don't know what he wants? In most cases, it means that it implies that you don't know. Yeah, you don't know what he wants. Or maybe there's a few that you can choose from. Okay, so maybe like for example, you know what he needs, but then there's also what he wants. And maybe you were kind of torn between the two, like, should I just get him what he needs? Because I know he needs this, but he actually wants this one. Okay, I'll just get him what he wants. So if it's a situation like that, yes. Then yes, you would say this. But like generally speaking, saying this would imply that you don't know. So you have to realize that this is not, we can't only think about this sentence. There are, as we talked about many other times, there are a lot of moving parts. In a real situation, when we are having a conversation, there are a lot of variables that we cannot see when we are just working and focused on one sentence. Okay? And so you have to also consider a lot of different variables, okay? I'm gonna get him a gift that he wants. Again, there are a lot of moving parts. There are a lot of variables that could determine whether that's natural or not. But when we are just considering like generally, right? In most cases. How is it in most cases? In most cases, when you say get him a gift that he wants, it implies that you don't know what he wants. In most cases. Again, when you say I'm going to get him something he wants, it implies that you don't know what he wants. Okay? At least as far as I'm concerned, that's how it sounds like. Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah. The get should not be there in the third one. So here's a simple way to think about it, okay? Here's a simple way to think about it. When you say, I'm gonna get her, let's change it to her, what she wants. If you say this, you're saying this. Okay? That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you that when you say this, you're saying this. Okay? And so if you want to know how this sounds, or in what scenarios we can say this, or in what scenarios it may sound awkward, just think about this. Think about this. Okay, so let's listen to it.
It's the April 16th, Tuesday. It's the April 16th, Tuesday. It's about 22:08 in the morning. I'm at home. I just knew it's mine. I'm at home. I just knew it's my boy's birthday tomorrow. I'm getting ready to get whatever he wants and plan to surprise.
Oh, hey, I have an idea. Check this out. How about this? What about this? This is good, right? I'm ready to get him whatever he wants. Right? It means I have the mullah. I have mucho mullah. I have mucho dinero. Or I'm willing to get into debt. Dinero. Grabe? Is that how you say it, YG? Grabe? I'm ready to get him whatever he wants. 난 걔가 원하는 거면 뭐든 사줄 준비가 됐어. It's like 가고, right? Oh, grabe means wow. It's grabe, not grave, right?
Pricey boy. I might spend the time celebrating his birthday with him first. After that, I gotta film some video and post it on my Instagram.
Not some video, but some video. Film some video. Or just a video. We gotta film some videos. Okay. Alright. Not film, let's just say, record some videos. Because film sounds maybe a little too professional. Just record some videos and post them on my Instagram. It's the 16th of April, Thursday. It's about 12:15. I was at a cafe earlier, but I forgot my laptop. What? That was so... Oh, you mean... Oh, okay. You mean you forgot to take your laptop. Okay. That was so annoying. I think it's because of my headache. I'm going home and then I'll come back. Oh, I'll bring my laptop and some snacks. I might just take a short walk nearby first. After that, I'll have coffee and snacks at the cafe. Okay, sounds good. Still, it is Wednesday. So what does this mean? Still, it's Wednesday. What does this mean, guys? What does this mean? Still, it's Wednesday. No. 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 It's not that. No, it's not that. There's a difference between still it's Wednesday and it's still Wednesday. There's a difference. Yes. Yeah. 에이, 그래도 수요일인데. That's what this is. 그래도 수요일인데. And it's still Wednesday is 아직도 수요일이다. Okay? Still, it's Wednesday. I'm already home. On my way home. Okay. Huh? You're already home, but then you're on your way home? Okay. I just got off the bus halfway and walked. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay, so you were already home, but when you were on your way home, okay. You just got off the bus halfway and walked. This is good. Good sentence. I'm getting ready to take a shower, but I feel so lazy. I might lie down first. I'm so tired and lazy. After that, no, you're not lazy. You're just tired. I'm going to bed, so I should go take a quick shower. Finally up. Okay, just finally, I guess. Heading to the bathroom. Okay. Wow, you actually typed this as you were heading to the bathroom? My gosh. Talk about smartphone addiction. It's the 15th of April, Wednesday. It's about 3:45. I'm at the dental clinic near my place. I just got braces on my lower teeth. Oh, it feels tight. Okay. Or rather, they feel tight because braces, I guess. I have to wear it for about 20 hours a day. Oh, okay. I can take my braces off when I eat meals and snacks. Okay. Just eat something when I eat something. Not meals and snacks. Meals and snacks basically means when I eat something, right? I can only drink cold water while wearing it. I think it's them. I think braces need to be treated as plural, don't you think? I can only drink cold water while wearing them, not hot water, candy and coffee. I feel a little dizzy and it started yesterday. Oh, I'm getting ready to go home. I might brush my teeth first. After that, I gotta get some rest. Good. Oh, what's this? Listening practice, anybody?
So I just joined the swimming class at my local sports center, and there's this guy in the class. I don't know if that's his way of welcoming new people, but he's been telling me a lot of stuff since day one. But it's been mostly about the other members in the class, like who does what for a living, who I should watch out for, things I never asked about, and some things I have no business knowing. It wasn't until around the third day I learned something. It turned out that this guy was not getting along very well with other people in the class. And that's when I started to realize what he was really up to. I think he was trying to get me on his side before I ever got to form my own opinion on everyone else. I should have picked up on it earlier. It's just that I've never been in a situation like that before. What do you call people like that? It's the 13th of April, Tuesday.
Okay, listening practice, everybody. I want you to listen to this one, and I want you to try to catch all the details, okay?
It's the 13th of April, Tuesday. So I just joined a swimming class at my local sports center.
Oh, this is the same thing. It's just the same thing, right? Okay. I thought it was a different one because she was reading the date.
It's the 14th of April.
It's Tuesday, April 4th. It's warm today. I like this weather. I went to bed quite late last night. I dare you guys to record this sentence here. I went to bed quite late last night. Record it. Upload it in today's stream channel. Because it's not going to be easy to say this correctly, to do the sound link correctly. Quite late last night. I had a lot of work. I had a lot to work on. I got up at about 6. I slept for only about 5 hours, but I'm not feeling that bad for some reason. I ran at the gym for about 30 minutes and I didn't get too carried away. Took a shower and left home. I took care of the visa process while having some coffee at a cafe. I should be getting a visa interview scheduled soon. Hopefully that'll work out well and won't take too long. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. What a tough day. My huz and I have been making 5,000 EA of ceramic brooch. I have no idea what that is. We've made it EA? What's EA? In 7 days. Maybe I should offer them to client to postpone deadline? No, it can't be. I should probably more harder than before. Do what harder than before? Oh, you mean try? Try harder than before? Do I have time taking my kid to house? Do I have time to take my kid home? I guess that is what you're trying to say. Take someone home. It's around 2:45 almost in the morning. I wish I had a massage chair in my workplace. That would make my life so much better. That would make. Oh, pieces. Okay. I see. Okay, so 5,000 pieces of... Why does that mean pieces, though? Ceramic brooch. I don't even know what a brooch is. Okay. How do you make 5,000? Brochi? Okay. I'm not exactly sure what brochi is. Alright. So my husband and I have made, not have been making, have made 5,000 pieces of ceramic brooch. We've made it... We've made 1,800 pieces in 7 days. Maybe I should offer them to client to postpone deadline. I'm not exactly sure what this means here. Maining, could you tell us what this means? Can't be. I should probably try harder than before. Then is the wrong then. Do I have time to take my kid home? It's around 2:45 almost. I wish I had a massage chair at my workplace. In my workplace is not bad because you're talking about that space, but it's just better to say, because you said workplace, it's better to say at my workplace. That would make my life so much better. 고객들에게 마감일 늦춰달라고 해야 할까? Yeah, okay, so should I not offer. So should I ask them? Okay, so maybe I should ask them, or instead of them, you could say ask my clients. Maybe I should ask my clients to push back my deadline. Like that. Okay. Ugh. Workshop maybe, workplace. Yeah, studio is good. Studio, yeah, in my studio, yeah. I can't believe I ate so much. I'm full. Do I eat some snack? What? No, I'll stop eating. Maybe I should stop. Hey, this sounds like my brain talking. This is how my brain talks all the time. It's like, after getting really full, like I start praying. I never pray, but I only start praying when I'm really full. It's like, oh my God, help me. God, help me. Maybe I should stop eating tomorrow. What? I should have stopped eating late night snacks when it started to make me feel constantly tired. I gained a lot of weight. Okay, I'll start my diet tomorrow. Wait, what is this? Why am I eating? What? Wow. Wow, 녹차님. Damn. Maybe 녹차님 is like schizophrenic or something. Wait, what is this? uh, 13th of April, Monday. I'm at home. It's about 9:45. The noise from upstairs is terrible. Very good sentence here, guys. Take a good hard look at this. The noise from upstairs. The noise from upstairs. They've been remodeling for about a month? What? That's so long. I just finished doing the laundry. I'm getting ready to go out. Okay, so no should, right? I think this is a typo. I'm getting ready to go out. I might have a quick bite first. After that, I just grab my stuff. I'll just grab my stuff, and I have to head out in 10 minutes. Okay, looks good. Can't believe it is almost Monday. I just kept reading a book. If it were me, I would not say I just kept reading a book. I would probably say I just read all weekend. Or I just read my book all weekend. That's probably what I would say. Do I have time to watch Netflix? No way. The weekend went by so fast. Okay, the weekend went by so fast. Very good. It is already 11. I wish I could stop time. That would be nice. It's Monday tomorrow, but still, I should prioritize my health, so I need at least 6 hours of sleep. I will drink less coffee tomorrow. I am just going to bed early. Wait, I should go to the bathroom first. After that, I will really go to bed. It seems like Dokchanim is in constant struggle with themselves in their brain. Workstation? It's from my experience, workstation is usually their desk or the spot. Like inside a facility or inside a room or office, the desk or the spot that they work in is their workstation. Like their exact location where they stand or where they sit is their workstation. That's kind of how I understand workstation. Con panna tastes nice. I love it. I'm just trying to cut down on sugar these days. I've actually been hooked on espresso since I went on a trip to Italy. It was really fantastic. Okay. All right, listening practice, anybody?
What a really long day. I finally got off from my work and I'm waiting for a bus and I'm about heading to get home. I was hoping to take a shower as soon as I get home, but My sister kept asking me for pick up a few things while I'm on the way to home. What time is it? It's already 8? That means I only about like 3 hours of having a real time to myself, as long as she doesn't keep asking me for another thing. I got hungry, so I hope I take a shower and round off my day. I wonder if I should heat up leftover and eat something before bed. Are there any leftover in the fridge?
Okay. Can somebody summarize that? I think I understand about 80 to 90%. Hey, Ikanim, what's up? How was your day? How's your weekend? Her sister asked her for things? Okay. On her way home? Okay. Running some errands? What a really long day. I finally got off work and I'm waiting for the bus and I'm headed home. I'm headed home. I was hoping to take a shower as soon as I get home, but my sister kept asking. I was hoping to take a shower as soon. But my sister kept asking me to pick a few things. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'll only have about 3 hours of time for myself, as long as she doesn't keep asking me for keep asking me for things. Leftover and eat something before bed, and are there any leftover in the fridge? Okay, so just these. I'm headed home. My sister kept asking me to, not for, asking me to, because we have a verb. A few things on my way home. Not while on my way home. We don't need that, just on my way home. That means I'll only have about 3 hours of time. No off time. That means I'll only have about 3 hours for myself, as long as she doesn't keep asking me for things. Okay. I'm not a coffee person, but I prefer con panna over macchiato. I sometimes need bittersweet taste. I study English with espresso macchiato in the mornings. It kind of sounds like, I know what she means, but it kind of sounds like She studies English using espresso macchiato. Like she takes a cup of espresso macchiato and she studies English with it or something. Or like this, hey, what's up? Espresso macchiato. Let's learn some English today. So, I think it's because we're using espresso macchiato as if it were some kind of person, right? So if it were me, I would probably say with a cup of. So I study English with a cup of espresso macchiato in the mornings. While having is fine too. Yeah, while having a cup of espresso macchiato, that sounds good too. If I were addicted to something, that would be exercise and espresso. Oh, I think I remember having this conversation. I had 2 cups of espresso macchiato today. Talking about my Saturday journal, I really love espresso macchiato, strongly recommend, but not many cafes have those. Some cafes don't even know what espresso macchiato is. That's a real shame. It's Sunday, April 12th. I went for a jog that I hadn't done in over 2 weeks. I ran much more slowly than I was used to. I was used to. I ran much more slowly than I was used to, but my heart rate increased rapidly. One thing that I feel sad about is my VO2 max has noticeably dropped. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I made sure not to push myself too hard, trying to match where I was before. Okay. Exercising makes me feel good. I won't get sick or anything like that as long as I stick to sleeping well. And stick to sleeping well, it sounds a bit awkward. I would probably say as long as I sleep well and eat well. Yeah. Saturday, April 11th, I got up late. While I've been trying to recover, I've also been trying to get sufficient sleep. Since I stopped exercising, which I'd done every morning, I've been able to have more time in the morning. I went to a cafe and had an espresso macchiato, and I haven't eaten anything since. I used to have a big appetite, but I skip meals quite often. I just ordered some yogurt. I didn't realize why it was so expensive, but it turns out that I ordered 3. What? Why am I so distracted? I might have to eat the other 2. You accidentally ordered 3? Okay. It's Friday, April 10th. I got up around 8 a.m. today for today's 일과. Okay. You could just say for today. I went to school at 10 o'clock for a career counseling session. After that, I went to a cafe and had iced vanilla latte. Then I had a 교양 수업, okay, for, what do you call a 교양 수업? For about an hour and a half. Now I'm back home. The best part is I have no task for or team for today. Peaceful Friday. Okay. My eyes were just about to shut. I just checked the time. Evenings go by so damn fast. They do, don't they? Sounds really delicious. Why is this so funny? AI chatbots laugh out loud. They can be surprising and dumb at times. They can't even get left and right correct. Sounds... Oh, that's me! What's this? It clearly looks AI generated. It screams AI. It sounds so robotic. It's written in such an AI way. It lacks a human touch. It's too futuristic. Formulaic. It's too formulaic. Okay. All right, I think that's it tonight. I think we've looked at enough. Let's see what we got. It's a photo I took of my... you know what? I think if I were to point out probably one of the most important sentences that we went over today, it's this. It's a photo I took of myself yesterday. This one here. It's a photo I took of myself yesterday. I think this is probably the most important sentence today. And the pronunciation here. The T that follows S's. It should never sound like a T. It should always sound like a 쌍티귿. Okay? And the same goes for other plosives. Other 파열음 consonants. They should all be the double consonants. Okay? So not despite, despite. Start. Faster. Stifling. Okay? It's a photo of myself that I took yesterday. Yeah. That sounds fine too. Jesse Parking. Yeah. Let's see. I know we spent some time here, but I don't think this is that important. It's nothing to be worried about. Oh, I think earlier someone asked about postpone. Yeah, postpone is fine too. Maybe I should ask my clients to postpone my deadline. But I think, I don't know, I think in most cases, people just say pushback. Yeah, okay, I guess that's it. I guess that's it. I just posted it, that right, my version. You just posted something? Where? Here? Oh my god. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, you mean on Discord?
I went to bed quite late last night.
Quite late last night.
I went to bed quite late last night.
Okay, I think it could be a little smoother, but it's not bad.
I went to bed quite late last night.
Okay, sounds good.
I went to bed quite late last night.
Good.
I went to bed quite late last night.
Quite late last. I think the sound has to have very short pauses. Right now, they're a little bit too connected. So late last night, late last night, late last night, quite late last night, quite late last night.
I went to bed quite late last night.
Yeah, right now it sounds like quite late last night. Quite late last night, not like that. Quite late last night. They have to be slightly disconnected. Slightly, ever so slightly.
I went to bed quite late last night.
Okay, it's not bad. It's not bad.
I went to bed quite late last night.
Okay, quite late last night. Quite late, not quite late, quite late. Quite late last night.
I went to bed quite late last night.
Sounds good.
Energy. Energy. Stifle. Stifle. Understand. Understand. Stream. Steady. Star. Skip.
Yes, yes. Just keep doing that. Just keep doing that.
Energy. Unevenly. Stifling. Faster. Start to. Despite.
Good, good. Very good.
하다님 says he wasn't in this photo. 하다님 says he wasn't in this photo.
Oh, you mean in the group photo? He wasn't in the group photo?
It's a photo my dog took of myself.
It's a photo your dog took?
It's a photo my dog took of myself.
What? It's a photo your dog took of yourself? What does that mean? If your dog took the picture, then you shouldn't say of myself. You should say of me. It's a photo that my dog took of me.
I try to work out regularly.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. It's a photo my dog took of me. You're joking, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, it's not impossible, I guess, right? Like, you have, I don't know, maybe your phone somehow mounted on something so that it's, you know, facing you, and then your dog somehow touched the phone and accidentally took a picture. I mean, it's possible, right? This one? Is this the one 우리 다른이님 was talking about? What a really long day. I finally had a reservation for my... I had a reservation? If you say had a reservation, that means now you don't have a reservation. So I finally have. Not had. Have. Reservation for my boy's birthday party. Place? No place. Just have reservation for... you know, if I were you, I would say made. I finally made reservations for my boy's birthday party, and I'm waiting for custom made cake. Not customized, custom made. I was hoping to get there without rush hour. I was hoping to get there without getting caught in rush hour, you should say. Are you writing this down? You should write it down. Without getting caught in rush hour. As soon as I pick him up at the kindergarten. I'm not sure what you're trying to say here. Could you give us the Korean version too, please? But he kept asking me for No. Asking me to spend time at the playground. Asking me... Can someone fix this, please? Someone fix this, please. Fix this part. Yes, this sounds much better, like this. He kept asking me to let him. Asking me to let him spend time at the playground with his friends. No, this is 녹음차님, this is not what she's trying to say. Her son didn't want her to spend time at the playground. He wanted 우리 다른님 to let him spend time in the playground, right? No, not this. It's not. No. Of course, the son didn't want the mother to spend time at the playground. No, the son wanted the mother to let him spend time at the playground, right? And yes, this is another way. He kept asking me if I could spend time. No. That's not. I think everybody's misunderstanding what they're saying. 차 막히기 전에 유치원에 딸내미 픽업하자마자 갔으면 좋겠다. Okay. I think the structure has to change. 우리 다현님. It should be 유치원에 딸내미 픽업하자마자 차 막히기 전에 갔으면 좋겠다. Right? So the structure has to change. So if it were me, I would say it a little differently. I would say actually, if I were you, I would not have the 하자마자 because 차 막히기 전에 already covers that part. So I was hoping to beat the traffic back home. With my kid. Just like this. If I were you, 우리 다현님, I would just skip the whole picking up my kid. I would just skip that part and I would just say, yeah. I was hoping to beat the traffic back home with my kid. That's what I would say. No, yeah, I know. I know exactly what you meant. Kept asking me to let him. Yeah. What time is it? It's already noon. What time are they open for lunch time still? 점심 몇 시까지 하지? 점심 몇 시까지 하지? What time do they serve lunch? Until. What time do they serve lunch until? What time do they serve lunch until? That means I'll only about like as long only have. You keep missing have. 우리 다현님, I think you made the same mistake last time, but you keep missing the have. I'll only have about. And when you have about no like, you can't use like and about at the same time because they mean the same thing, right? So I'll only have about as about and you have no time here. You're missing your details. Come on. Bit exhausted. No it. But I hope we don't get stuck in the road and get there in time. Okay. I wonder if I could get a discount as I not as since I have since I'm with a 7-year-old. Since I'm with a 7-year-old, I wonder if I could get a discount since I'm with a 7-year-old. 하다님 uploaded her voice message on... Oh, she did? Her? No, 하다님 is a guy.
I went to bed quite late last night.
하다님 is a girl. Guys, 하다님 is a girl. I told you. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I told you.
I went to bed quite late last night. I went to bed quite late last night.
Okay. I think that's a little better than before. 하다 or 하가? Maybe 2 people are using the account. Okay, well, you know what? It means that this photo here, okay, this photo here is a photo of a woman. It's a woman. Okay, so never judge a book by its cover, as they say. Well, no. She specifically said, oh, wait. Okay, she says here, I don't have many photos of myself. The photos I took yesterday have been used for to profile since yesterday's outing, so I'm glad. Oh, okay. So I was when I read this, I was under the impression that this was a photo of herself. But I guess it's not. Yeah. It's just a photo from that day of someone else. Probably of this guy. It's probably a photo of this guy here, you know? Right here. 우리 다루님, in your first sentence, that means I'll only... Where's the verb? I'll only what? Verb. Where's the verb? You need the verb. It turned out a photo she took of someone else. Jesse Parkname, you're missing something in your sentence. It turned out a photo she took of someone else. Can someone complete the sentence, please? Yes, to be. A photo she took of someone else. It turned out it was? Yeah, you could do that too. Yeah. It turned out it was a photo she took of someone else. Sure. Oh, hey, Jintaning. What's up? When did you get here? Okay. All right. Yeah, not much. Just doing a little stream here. Yeah, it's been a while. It surely has. Okay, it's 5 to 10. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I think I will call it a night. We've been streaming for a little over 2 hours. Not bad. Ooh. Did I use angled brackets? Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. No. Nope. Okay, save. Okay, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. Yeah, that's right. All right. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys, and spending time with me and everyone else here. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and hope you guys have a good week next week. All right? Okay. Okay, see you guys later.